Nobody expected this. Nobody. When Control launched in 2019, it was one of the most bizarre, most original, most mind-bending games of the entire generation. A brutalist government building that was secretly a portal to another dimension. A woman discovering she could control telekinetically. Enemies made of pure cosmic horror. Critics lost their minds over it. Players called it a masterpiece. And then Remedy went quiet for 6 years. On December 12, 2025, at the Game Awards Brutalist, they came back. And what they revealed was not what anyone predicted. No Jesse Faden, no oldest house, no familiar corridors. Instead, a twisted, gravity-defying, reality-collapsing version of Manhattan. A brand new protagonist, and a gameplay system so different from the original that journalists who saw it described it as a complete reinvention of everything Control stood for. This is Control Resonant, and it launches September 24th, 2026. Get ready. You play as Dylan Faden, Jesse's brother, the character who spent most of the first game locked in a cell inside the Bureau's facility. Dylan has been in captivity for years. He has powers he has never been able to use, and the moment he's released, Manhattan is already gone. A new form of cosmic resonance has hit the city. Roads are flipping overhead, buildings are tilting into walkable walls. Gravity has become a suggestion rather than a rule. The hiss is back, the mold is spreading. And something far worse than either of them is reshaping reality itself from the inside out. Dylan is humanity's last line of defense, and his sister Jessie, now director of the Federal Bureau of Control, is missing somewhere in the chaos. The first thing that will hit you about Control Resonant is the scale. The original game was claustrophobic by design. Tight corridors, brutalist interiors, the oldest house containing the madness within its walls. Resonant tears all of that open. Manhattan stretches out in front of you as a series of massive, distinct zones, semi-open, explorable, each one more architecturally insane than the last. The West Incursion Zone starts grounded, almost normal, and then slowly folds in on itself until you are running across the ceiling of a skyscraper while the ground exists somewhere above your head. Remedy describes this as their most expansive game ever made. From what we have seen, that is not an exaggeration. The combat is where Resonant does something completely unexpected. The original Control was a third-person shooter built around a single shape-shifting gun called the service weapon. Dylan does not use a gun. His weapon is the Aberrant, a shape-shifting melee weapon that transforms between hammer, blades, scythe, and fists in real time during combat. No shooting. Pure aggressive, close-range, get-in-their-face brutality. Journalists who went hands-on described it as Devil May Cry meets Platinum Games. Fast, aggressive, and absolutely dizzying in the best possible way. And then there is the Gap, a place inside Dylan's own mind that you can jump into at any point during the game, instantly, to tweak and rebuild your entire combat build without pausing or breaking immersion. Skill trees deep enough that one reviewer compared the build crafting to Diablo rather than a standard action game. The depth here is genuinely unexpected from a studio that built its reputation on linear narrative design. Remedy are self-publishing Control Resonant, after acquiring full rights to the franchise from 505 Games. That means no publisher interference, no compromise. This is Remedy's game, their vision, executed exactly the way they want. And the confidence in every single trailer they have dropped reflects exactly that. Standard Edition at $59.99, Digital Deluxe at $69.99. Available on PS5, Xbox Series X/S, PC via Steam and Epic Game Store, and Mac. September 24th. Manhattan will never be the same again. If Control Resonant just made it onto your must-play list, you are in the right place. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell right now so you never miss a video. We cover every game that is going to break the internet in 2026 every single week. Drop in the comments. Did you play the original Control? Are you ready for Dylan? See you in the next one.